Good morning, church. Good morning. It is your pastor, televangelist Robert, and I'm here with my disciples here today.
We're starting strong today.
I'm not your disciple. I don't tithe to your
I'm
ministry.
here with a disciple and a pagan.
I don't even go to your church, man.
I just pay rent.
I'm here with two pagans, and I'm going to convert them to the Lord. Live on television.
Televangelist Robert. Do you recognize that pretty little cup of Wendy's right there? Don't you dare spill that.
I have to tell you.
Could you pick that up, televangelist Robert, for the camera, for the audience to see? Do you recognize that?
I do indeed recognize it because I saw it yesterday. I was here yesterday.
You know how long that's been there?
I do not.
It was over here earlier. I actually moved it.
Tell
You know
me,
how long it was?
how long
It
has
was
it-
there since 4th of July.
Who brought it on 4th of July?
You.
I didn't have Wendy's on 4th of July.
Okay, it was sometime after 4th of July when you had Wendy's and you were here doing laundry, and then you left it right there. And I vowed to not move it because it's your trash.
I haven't had Wendy's in a long time.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't
It's
think
been
I've
there.
had it here.
It's been there for I think 2 weeks.
No.
Yes.
I haven't been to Wendy's in like months.
Apparently not.
No.
Unless
I
it's
don't believe-
Gabe's.
It might be, but I thought I threw it away.
And I definitely don't remember having Wendy's and then bring it. Oh, it's all coming back to me.
Yeah, I thought it was yours.
Ooh, it's all coming. Yes, because it was raining.
It was, yes.
Katie and I both came here to do laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And then we played Return of the King together a little
Mhm.
bit. Yeah, that is ours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty. That's been down here forever.
Uh-huh.
It's probably
Yeah.
still good.
Drink it.
No.
Okay, could you get it like off the screen though? Hand it to me.
We're not sponsored, so
Do not kick it off.
it's not Mudhouse, so
So,
we don't.
speaking of food and drink, I have emergency rations and water in my car that I've been meaning for us to like
Next
try
episode.
out. Okay, fine.
Can I go back to my bit about?
Yeah, go ahead, televangelist Robert.
Well, televangelist Robert, I do declare I repent of the sin of leaving my Wendy's sweet tea probably here. But you, pagan, why do you not believe in the Lord Jesus Christ?
I go to Assemblies of God Church.
Feel the spirit,
I'm
brother.
pretty sure this is blasphemy. I'm decently sure this is a sin.
I'm just making fun of Pentecostals, so it's fine.
That's kind of how it feels. Just not all of them, but some of them.
Your
are
hands
very
are
forceful.
really warm.
Yes, they are. My hands are always really warm.
And
though.
that's, I think, the sign of a Pentecostal.
warm and
They're
sweaty.
just
hands.
sweaty.
If it wasn't for the Smallwoods, I would be a Pentecostal.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
I was a Pentecostal.
Also, I'm not
I
just
don't
making
think I
fun of
would.
Pentecostals. I'm making fun of more so televangelists.
Yeah.
Particularly, not Oral Roberts. Kenneth Copeland.
Yeah.
I don't know really much about Oral Roberts. I know he has a school.
Who's the like
Seems to
skinny
be
guy?
okay. Joel Osteen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like a comedian.
He does.
Like every time I see his face, I'm like, oh yeah, that's the pastor.
Yeah, well, he kind of looks like a mix between...
John Mulaney.
Yeah, kind of like a mix between John Mulaney and the guy who plays Jack Frost in Santa Claus 3.
Was it Martin Short?
Yeah, Martin Short. Kind of looks like Martin Short.
Short.
But you, pagan, why have you not accepted Christ as your Lord and Savior?
Well, you see, I've come to this religion.
You just said
Spirit, leave him. Spirit, leave him. Spirit, leave him, and be baptized in the Holy Spirit.
against your will.
Against your will, of course. I'm a televangelist. Why would I ask permission to do anything?
Have you visited the Smurfs? Maybe they need Jesus next.
That sounds like a good bit.
Televangelist Robert, tell us about your new DVD, George W. Bush, Faith in the White House.
Well, let me tell you about this. Not since Abraham Lincoln has a sitting president talked so much about God. I already hate this, and I'm not going to continue to read it because, dear Lord,
Is
he
that
the
Nancy
commander.
Pelosi? Who is that?
No, that's his wife.
Oh,
I think that's
That makes sense.
George's wife. That's definitely not Nancy Pelosi.
I'm
He
pretty
is
sure
the
Nancy
commander in
Pelosi's
chief of
just
the
a
world's
skeleton that stole
greatest
people's
superpower.
skin.
What?
Said I'm pretty sure Nancy Pelosi is just a skeleton that steals people's skin.
oh, she's a skinwalker, yeah.
Probably.
Or is she like
Nancy Pelosi is a
robotic
cryptid.
Gabe?
Nancy Pelosi is a cryptid, and an all-American cryptid.
Dude,
She is.
Bush did 9/11 though, so this is kind of wild.
Bush did do 9/11.
Like even if he didn't do 9/11, he definitely let it happen.
So here's the question though.
Okay.
Who did 7/13?
Dude. Oh wait, that was yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that what they're calling it now? Are they calling
No,
it 7/13?
I just started doing
Oh,
that.
you're a genius. Genius marketing. We need to start that.
Let's make everything just dates so it sounds like 9/11.
Yes, that sounds like
And then we'll make
7/13.
phone numbers to hotlines based on the
Yes.
dates.
Oh, we got. Well, you can't do 9/11.
911.
Yes, that's already a hot. That's already.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
So we just make
So
like
713 is a
713 is
similar
like we'll just change the suicide hotline to 713.
So 9/11.
Okay.
So 911 should be like for if you see planes crashing into buildings, and then 713 should be like if you see people shooting at political figures.
Then you just say 7/13.
Yeah, 713, 713.
7/13. If anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, what you should know, this is gonna be old news by the time this comes out.
It will.
Probably. But Trump was attempted to be assassinated, and maybe by the time this comes out, he will have been assassinated.
Oh.
Like, you ever think about whenever we do?
Bro
a
went back.
podcast- Bro went back.
you rescheduled the thing for today. So
Oh,
they're
okay.
like,
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to say like he threw it back. Like, he
bro
was
stood up
twerking.
after being shot and threw it back.
I was like, I watched the footage. He did not do that.
But imagine if he did.
Imagine if he
What
picked up the bullet
kind of
and
message
threw
did
it
that
back
send?
at him,
He would.
or just started twerking.
Dude, and if you think we're handling this very irreverently, it's because I'm at first I took it very seriously, but then as I saw the response of most people, I
Yeah,
don't take it seriously anymore.
Not that it has to do with Trump, but like the fact that people react to the way it happened, the way they are, is just
It just tells me nobody's actually taking this seriously, but they're also taking it seriously in the wrong way. And I'm like, okay, this is stupid.
Yeah, I do feel bad for that one guy that did die though.
Exactly. And we should not go into it on the podcast.
That
We
is
don't- we should not
sad, and we're not gonna joke about that because it's
that's
sad.
the thing I don't want to joke about. It's
Yeah.
because that's actually terrible, and everyone's all like, "Thank God Trump wasn't killed." Though it's like, what do you mean though? Like, what
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
nasty?
well, a lot of people
will
are
say-
like using they're in it. Okay, so I talked to Seth about this a little bit a few minutes ago about how like people are essentially using God's name in vain by saying that God's hand of protection was on Trump. Meanwhile, the person behind Trump, the guy protecting his family, was just caught in the crossfire. Innocent bystander, just
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so.
And that's
just,
the
yeah.
weird thing. It's like, oh come on, like really, you're like, God save Trump, but
This other
luckily-
guy.
but
God doesn't
then
care about
I've
this
seen
other
that
guy.
So people, like the same people, being like, but that man sacrificed his life, and it's like, what? I mean,
Yeah, he didn't
he
take-
sacrificed it for his family.
Yeah, not
But
for
like
Trump.
he wasn't trying to help anyone. He was just doing his responsibility as a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take that, feminist. He's doing his responsibility as a husband,
Yep.
giving up his life. You do that. I dare you. Oh wait, you don't have a family.
Jeez.
Taking shots at the feminists.
That is the wrong word. That is the wrong word.
I mean that purely verbally. Verbal shots.
remember-
Did you guys see the
Despite-
interview that BBC did with one of the guys who like saw what happened?
I've been trying to avoid the.
Yeah.
It is hilarious because it's this British reporter, right?
Yeah.
He goes there talking to this very, very like American guy. Like if it wasn't in Pennsylvania, this would have been like a
Texas.
super like country guy, like Texan, yeah, whatever. And he was just like, So the reporter's like, so what happened? He's like, well, I saw the guy on the roof and I started yelling at like the police to like, do something about it. And eventually the Secret Service saw him, but then he already started shooting. And then I was like kind of freaking out, but I was watching the guy because I was like, oh man, I need to look at this. And so he got like 5 shots off and then the Secret Service blew his head off. and the British guy was like, whoa. Like, hold on, we don't know who might be watching. He's like, no, they blew his head off. So I don't. That's what happened. That's how I described
Welcome
it.
to America. This kind of thing is normal.
Well, in Britain,
Meanwhile, you have buses flying through.
we should do a bit.
Madam Queen, the second double-decker bus,
It's like a Big Ben.
the second Big Ben.
No, I was thinking we should do this. The kind of like how you say like the British version of 713, and just because it would be all knives.
So this guy just started throwing knives from a rooftop, just one after the other, trying to
that
hit
up
the
too.
Queen. Meanwhile, the Queen has been dead for
Assault
a while.
knives,
That's not a good idea, isn't it?
military grade assault
You
knives.
got an assault knife. Some people are saying it's a kitchen knife. It ain't.
Meanwhile,
It's a real knife, isn't it?
they're just
and he
like
was stabbed.
Swiss
That's
kitchen
Like
knives.
it's aggressive. Like if I saw that man, if I saw someone with that,
It's
I would
whack.
know that I would die.
I saw
would
that
know
knife and I
that.
knew my life is
I
at
would've-
risk right now.
He's
I was
30
100
feet
yards
away
from it.
with a 6-inch blade, and I would know. I kind of sound like one of those villagers from the animated Minecraft villager videos.
Oh yeah, for Element animation or whatever. Although they were a little more down here.
So for the side team, hold on.
Do you remember that one? Do you remember that? Hold on. While we're still talking about those villagers, do you remember that one year for April Fools, Minecraft changed all the sounds to be the voices of those villagers? So you walk into grass. Mine. Cow. Moo.
Yeah, that was great. That was, man, Minecraft April Fool's updates are the best.
They're peak.
Honestly.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, I thought that Element animation turned into Illumination.
It did not.
So I thought the same people who made the Minecraft animated made Minions.
Nope. I
Yeah,
understand the confusion.
It took
'cause
me a little
Illumination
too
and
long to figure
Element
that.
Animation is very similar,
yeah,
especially because you were like 8 when that was happening.
that's true.
I was gonna say 4, but
I was probably like 8, 10,
Yeah.
somewhere in there. I remember when I turned 10, and for some reason, the memory of me turning 10 got like categorized way before a bunch of memories that happened when I was 7.
yes, I understand that.
Because I was like, I remember going to church and people are being like, "Oh, you're the big 1-0, like that's a big birthday, whatever." And for some reason, that gets placed when somewhere in the time frame between like 5 and 6.
That is peculiar, but I understand. You know, when I turned 10, nobody was like, "Wow, you're so." Everyone was like, "Hey, fatty, you look like you're 14."
Wow.
So I don't relate to people because everyone I talk to is all like, "Yeah, when I turned 10, everyone was like, wow, you're the big 1-0, you're so old, good job, kid." But when I turned 10, I remember everyone being like, "Okay, fatty," I'm like a 14-year-old. They
And
weren't
then
quite
you-
that
and
mean,
then-
but they were
and
like,
then
they would be like, "Oh, I thought you were like 14,"
Oh,
which,
huh.
you know, at 10, I was, looking at my body and be like, "It's because I'm fat."
Because 14-year-olds are fat,
fat,
as
yeah.
we all know,
But also I was very tall and fat.
which are bad things, as we all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're like going into the military, then they're like, all right, I want this guy.
Or you're a
We'll
sumo
shape 'em.
wrestler.
Or you're a football lineman
I should be.
or an electric lineman.
Or if
I
you want to
should
be
be.
on TLC.
Or
I
you're
should
an
be.
electric football lineman, just a
should
lineman with
be.
tasers
Seth,
on
you want to
them.
be on TLC?
I should.
Why?
My 200-pound
I
life.
should.
It's
Thank you for choosing a low number.
guys, I'm a little overweight. I gotta lose.
I am technically obese, but only technically.
I'd love to see that show where it's like mildly obese people are like, I need to lose 20 pounds this year.
Wait,
and
but
just following them intensely, be like, hurry up, fatty.
It's like the same like doctors and everything that they get for
Same
those
insults,
shows.
too.
And so it's just like, okay, this is what I ate today, and it's like 3 normal meals and then maybe like a piece of cheesecake, and the doctor's just like, you can't be eating that.
Yeah, it's like, did you go to walk today? It's like, yeah, I did like 3 miles, and he's like, you gotta do 4.
He's like, you know what,
If you don't get your life together, you're gonna die.
you know what you're gonna be eating for the next week to lose all that weight, fatty? Water soup.
Water soup and Nature Valley bars.
Oh no, they're so dusty. I know. Not nature. Just
Have you ever thought about like, hold on, I can get a Nature Valley granola bar and just crumble it up into like some warm water, let it soak, and it's like, all right, instant oatmeal.
You probably could.
I
Maybe
remember
more like grits though, probably by that point.
there was
Yeah.
a video I saw, or picture actually, and it just said, bro, how do cereal bars work? And it was a cereal bar in a bowl of milk.
Dude, I remember when. Okay, maybe. Okay, there's a lot of things where I'm like, I remember when this thing came out, and then people are like, that was a thing since the 80s,
Right, but it
and then
didn't become like a popular thing until like,
or like it was popular, and then it wasn't, and then it came back.
oh yeah,
Or like
when we were
it
kids or
just
something.
finally hit the like homeschooler community.
Something like that. But so, because I was about to say, I remember when cereal bars came out, but then I just realized I don't know when they actually started. But I feel like they weren't a thing when I was a kid.
well, like the Lucky Charms kind of thing. Yeah,
Like they were Rice Krispie treats.
yeah, and people will be like, well, the cereal bars have always been a thing. It's like not.
I feel like
not
cereal bars
those.
had
I'm
to have
thinking
been
of, like, the
around
gen-
since like
I'm thinking about like the General Mills like breakfast bars that are clearly not good for you because they
Just
have
like a
chocolate and
Google
whatever.
search.
Google search.
When did cereal bars come around?
when they come around, when they finally approve
wait.
of me.
Okay, granola bar started in 1970. Quaker's Oats Company started in 1904. That doesn't help.
Dude, you can make an argument that breakfast bars have been around since the Greeks.
Yeah, but like, when did like? Because I'm.
What is a
thinking- I'm
burrito
thinking,
but a breakfast bar?
I said Greeks.
Yeah, I know. This is an unrelated thought.
So this is granola bars in 1970. But I'm thinking like, when did like Lucky Charms and like
Exactly.
tricks for kids and stuff? Like, when did that become
Tricks
like
for kids.
tricks for kids?
that the actual name?
Not to be confused with tricks for adults.
Yeah, not those ones. I'm not. all I
Look
think
up
is granola bars.
look up when the Lucky Charms cereal bar released.
When did the Lucky Charms cereal bar release? There's a Lucky Charms treats fan page.
What? Like a
Of course there
subreddit?
is.
No,
No,
fandom.com.
that was a fandom.com page.
Give me the info. 2012.
Yep.
Really? I was 7.
Yup.
But like the Quaker Oats like bars, like whatever, granola bars, those are pretty old.
Yeah. Granola bars. Well, I get granola bars, but like cereal bars like this. I guess
Okay,
was
yeah.
like the 2010s.
The treats, yeah. Okay, 20 cents, yeah.
That
That
sounds
sounds about
right.
right.
Yep. And I
Okay.
remember my family didn't
where-
get them at all because they're
Oh, yeah,
so
neither did mine.
sugary.
Dude,
and
those
then
are
like
terrible for you.
when I moved out of the house, my mom somehow like acquires all these things that we didn't have as kids, and I'm like, "What is this doing there here?" And she's like, "Well, I had a coupon for them, or so and so
Dude,
bought them
yeah.
and then gave them to me." And I'm like, "Never had these when I was a kid."
Okay,
Yeah, I
you
sympathize
say
with
that
you so much right now.
when we went to your mom's house for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
I like to do this thing at her house. This is the only disrespect. Actually, this is one of 2 disrespectful things I ever do in anyone else's house, and it's only hers.
Right?
I will eat her snacks.
Yeah, because my mom has like, she doesn't hoard food. She just has a very healthy pantry.
And I feel like your brothers will only eat chips if it's like with a sandwich, like for lunch.
Pretty much.
And so I'll ask your brothers like, hey, or at least I'll tell them like I'm gonna get chips, and usually they're like, no, Josiah, you're eating all of our snacks. But most of the time, like, okay, I'm gonna go raid the pantry.
You know what she say?
And
Like,
so-
you two skinny little skeletons are eating them, so someone's gotta.
Yeah.
So
pretty much.
but last Christmas I was there, and Sarah, if you're listening, I want you to do better because there was not much.
Sarah, do better.
Sarah, you didn't have like any Cheetos or Doritos or Fritos or frozen burritos.
I mean, you can do without the Fritos.
Dude,
honestly.
that's just poor timing on your part. Those are normally around.
I know. So I was stuck eating all the 5,000 cookies that we had.
And you're complaining about that?
Yep, for sure.
I mean, yeah, it kind of made me sick. Dude, those white chocolate, peanut butter, whatever marshmallow things that I made last. I should make
You know,
those.
I'm too afraid still as an adult to just like eat food.
I
at
only do
Sarah's
it at
house.
Sarah's house.
But at the Smallwoods house, I will just open the fridge and start eating whatever I want.
I only feel bad if I do it at Laurel's house if Michael is around. Like, I
Fair
feel like
enough.
Michael is a little judgmental, which he's probably not now that I'm an adult.
Sure, but, you know,
know.
sometimes Katie will say like, "Hey, stop eating my food." I tell her to stuff it. Yeah, what's she gonna do about it? Tell her mom. Her mom likes me more than her. But it's fair because my mom likes her more than
This is
my
true.
mom likes me. so.
Katie,
These are weird.
not Seth's wife, is mom's favorite child.
Yeah, we could do the old switcheroo. I could be the Smallwoods' new child, and Katie can be y'all's new sibling. Just the old switcheroo.
I mean,
Sounds like the Parent Trap to me.
Yes, we're identical in a lot of ways. We should have her on the podcast so we could see.
we've
we
been
could do a Parent
trying
Trap.
for like, how long have we been doing this podcast? Like
2
2
years.
Looking
years.
at your watch. You're not trying hard enough. You have to trick her.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna watch a movie
just be like, hey,
and just like record like our voiceover. It'll be really fun, like
But-
whatever. And then
plus-
we just do this.
You would need to do it on like a Friday or like a Sunday or something. Because like most other evenings, she just can't.
Yeah, that's true.
you know what
Especially
my
Tuesdays. Some Tuesdays work though. Last Tuesday,
Why are we talking in depthly about
her schedule.
her schedule
I
on the
don't know.
podcast? This is boring.
Because you always
Gabe,
want us-
What have you been carrying differently this past, I don't know, however long
differently?
year? Like what new item have you been carrying, or new
give us an
way of
EDC
attach?
update.
Yeah, EDC update.
I don't really have much of an update. Actually, I kind of have an update. I had a collection of many knives, many that were
Mhm.
nice, and I realized that I didn't carry most of them. I still liked them, I just didn't carry them. So I was like, "Hey, I have an idea. I'm gonna take it into this local knife shop and trade them all." And I got like two. I got like two really really nice knives, and I traded like 6 knives.
Gabe,
What?
What?
next time we do a skit, we need to have you with just like with a belt with all of your holsters, all your guns, and all of your knives. And it's just like just a ring of clips and stuff, and just the AK on your back, and just put like a sombrero on you.
Welcome to America.
I thought you were gonna say like how as soon as Gabe started talking, I immediately looked at my phone and stopped listening.
No,
But I wasn't listening. But not because
I
but
was.
I was looking for skit ideas.
I already have a topic that I wanted to bring up.
Oh, good.
And he already forgot it.
It's
No?
a topic of discussion.
Oh my god.
What?
There's a bit I've been wanting to do for literally months. But this trend is so old now. Everyone will be like, "Why are you doing that now? That's so old."
I don't. No one watches this anyway.
So
Well, since that you
Yeah.
came up with something stupid,
yeah, say your thing, and then I'm gonna do my thing, and everyone will be.
so
Depressed.
who's the judge of this podcast, or did we stop doing that?
Oh,
we're still
me.
gonna judge.
Okay,
No, you were judged last time.
was he?
Yeah.
Only Jesus can judge us.
No,
Only
that's-
Jesus can judge me.
You know, in Corinthians it says we judge those in the church, but God judges those outside the church. So actually,
Liberal noises.
We can judge you.
So I had this idea. So, are you a good or bad customer when you're frustrated in a store?
Mm.
Like if I am frustrated, am I being good or bad?
Yeah, like if you're at a store and you're frustrated because you can't find whatever, or like everything you're finding is not quite what you need, how do you react to the employees? Like how
Well,
does
it's not
that
their
normally go?
fault. So I'm
Right,
usually
but-
nice to
No,
them.
it's always their fault, and they have purposefully
They
hidden
sabotaged your
this
entire
item that I
weekend.
need because they hate me in particular because I am the chosen one.
It feels like that sometimes.
I am the one who's going to bring balance to the force, and by the force I mean, I don't know, my paychecks.
Do you, so do you have an example of you being a good or bad customer?
Is it bad to purchase a half gallon of chocolate milk and then begin drinking it inside the store after purchasing it?
After purchasing it, you can
From
do
the
whatever you
jug?
want. After purchasing it, you can do
Not
whatever you want with
really.
it.
Like it's
Standing in front of the doors so that everyone who enters has to pass by this
Why are you
crazy
doing
man
this?
drinking.
Is this something you
I'm
did?
making that. No, I did it in Brahms, and I was sat at a. You were there, Gabe.
Oh yeah.
I sat at a table and drank it, and there was a whole table of teenagers laughing at me.
No, there's a time in which like I was a cashier at Kroger's, and there are many moments in which someone will do that same thing, except they wouldn't pay for it until like once they got into the line, and they just hand me this empty jug.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I'm just like, I don't like that.
Like, I'm glad you're paying for it, but patience, my dude.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't matter. I'm going to pay for it anyway. It's like, yeah, but it feels like disrespectful and rude to be like, here's my empty bottle. I have my lips all over.
Yeah, it's not like you're at a restaurant where you're like, oh yes, I consumed a good meal. Now let me pay for my meal. No, it's
That's
you're
like-
at a store.
And it's like, do you want me to bag this? Like, I would double bag it and tie it off for them.
Here's
That's
your
what I do.
garbage. Take
It's
it
like-
with you.
There you go.
Here's your garbage wrapped up in more garbage for you.
But like tie it in a bag in the most obnoxious way, to where like you tie it up in one bag, flip it over upside down, put it in another bag, and tie that.
And
one.
like triple knot it.
Yeah,
Dude, I
and
did that with a
triple-
Christmas gift once. Only I put it in like 12 Walmart bags. Like in
I would have
bag.
done boxes. Like just get like a
Oh, don't worry.
set of
The
boxes.
box was also in a box in a box.
Oh, good.
Did you like cover that box also with zip ties that are crisscross woven together?
No, I didn't have time.
'Cause I've seen people do that, and it's like, whoa, you went way too far. But yeah, so Seth or Josiah, do you have any moments of you being a good or bad
So are you-
I
customer?
really
You're the
thought you were gonna
judge?
say. I thought you had.
Are you
Did
going
you?
to say that you're the judge?
I thought you were
I
gonna
don't
say.
know
Have
who's
you
the
ever
judge. I
had
guess
any
you- I was
moments
gonna-
of hubris?
You and the judge, so get back. Get
I was
back
gonna
on
I like
say
talking
my
over
thing.
each other.
Yeah,
Gabe is the judge for some reason, but I'm okay with it.
Why is Gabe so judgy?
I'm not even judging. I know that I can be a really bad customer because
I don't have any stories because I don't want to talk about in my Arby's experiences or anything like that because it's gonna make me upset and I don't want to be upset right now.
Did we
There's
ever
an-
finish the old man, whoever stories?
Old man Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think we did.
We totally did.
But
That's crazy.
see, I know I can be a bad customer when I'm frustrated because I'll be in a store looking for something very particular for a project or just a very niche thing where it's like I need this thing and I need it this particular way and I just cannot find it. And so someone's like, "Hey, can I help you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. This is what I'm looking for." They're like, "Oh, well, here's your options." I'm like, "Great. Do you have something useful?" It's like
I saw this
all
great.
these are bad.
I have a story now. I hope I get points for this.
Mm.
I saw this great thing online that was like, so Walmart, if they are out and you're doing like an online order and they're out of a product, they'll like suggest a substitute
Right.
that's like roughly the same price.
Mhm.
And I think it's too much based on the price because this lady, she was trying to order tampons from
Oh
Walmart
no.
And then it was like, we're all out of this item. Will this substitute? And it was like a tub of mushrooms. But they were the same price. It was like that little foam carton of
Here's a question.
chopped up.
So like,
Would that work?
mushrooms. I don't think so.
there are moments in which like the computer's obviously coming up with the substitute, but then there's moments in which like a coworker, like a worker in the store, is the one that came up with the substitute, and sometimes it's hard to tell. But Kroger, whenever they did their, if they're not still doing it, version of like in-store pickup, the employee would come up with the substitute. And so some people are really good at finding substitutes that were roughly about the same price or like the same brand but slightly different products, or just find something that's close to it. But then other times you'd be like, all right, so I substituted this for this, and it's like the dumbest thing. Like someone's like, oh, well, I wanted carrots, and they're like, oh, well, how about Brussels sprouts? It's like, no, it's not even, no,
Yeah, it's not even close.
not even close to the same.
Not even close. Mm. So
Yeah, obviously you substitute it with an onion
clearly.
Yeah,
because they're both
peelable
aromatics.
Carrots.
Aromatic. I don't know if carrots are aromatic.
Yeah, they are.
You're aromatic. Hey,
I
so
thought I was American.
you're a lesbian. We all know it.
Aromatic
lesbian.
carrot.
You are too.
Thanks.
Gabe is too.
Fully
What's-
aromatic carrot.
So guys, what's something that you do as a guy? What's like a guy thing you do? Like
I
you're a
have-
total bro. What's a bro thing you do?
I
suffer
be
from
gay with the
insomnia.
homies.
Sorry, what did you say, Gabe?
Said I suffer from insomnia.
Okay, insomnia and being gay with the homies. You know what I do? We're guys.
Eat
Keep a little
lasagna.
dirt under the pillow for the dirt man, in case he comes.
Was this the
to
bit? The bit was
town.
for you to just talk
Keep a little
about.
dirt under the pillow for my dirt man.
This joke was never funny.
Okay, first of all, yes, it was. Second of all, I was a fan of this guy way before he ever did Dirt Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him. I saw his songs
I have
before. He did Dirt Man.
Evidence in this podcast of me being a fan of him before this Dirt Man thing
Really?
came out. Yeah, because I played one of his songs on the podcast like over a year ago.
Yeah.
And when we first released the Dirt Man song, I was like, I gotta do this on the podcast. And then like that week, I forgot. And then like it became a big meme, and I was like, dang it. And then I kept forgetting for a long time, and now I finally remember.
Sorry, you
Yes.
unlocked something that I've been trying to say for weeks.
Oh, you're welcome.
So, on a previous episode, I think it was the one before last, where'd the focus go?
Focus gone.
Hello? There it is. Okay. Where'd the focus go? Seth?
What?
His focus
I
is
got
gone.
where did the focus go? I got to delete that note now. I sang the song. I did the bit.
Okay. So on a previous episode, we started talking about Chapel Roan, the lady who, the artist, the music artist who got up on stage in a Lady Liberty outfit.
Oh,
And
and her
then-
butt was out.
Yeah. She had a cutout for her butt.
That was
That was painted green. So I cut that out because we didn't say anything funny, and I felt it was a little weird. So I just cut it out for the sake of, I don't know,
It'd be
quality.
awkward. Quality.
But I learned something. So that was Chapel Roan. She became very popular from her song "Hot to Go."
And not from her green butt.
Well, that too. But I learned something about Chapel Roan.
What?
Would you like to guess what this fact
She's
is?
a man.
No.
She's Christian.
No. No.
She's not American.
No.
Oh my gosh. She's been around. She's 67 years old.
No. I feel like what I'm about to say is highly predictable.
Gabe, do you got any guesses?
She's divorced.
She is a government plant.
What are you looking for? Like it's highly
She-
predictable.
Well,
She-
I don't. She is lesbian.
Probably.
She is liberal.
Mm,
She's dead.
no.
She come on.
I don't think
She's
so.
the actual Statue of Liberty. We replaced the Statue of Liberty with her.
Yes, that's what it is.
Full-time.
They
They're
changed.
changing the Statue of Liberty to be more
To
accurate
just-
to
They're
her.
just adding butt cheeks to the Statue of
Yeah.
Liberty.
But that's like a competition for the new Statue of Liberty.
They're gonna cut
She
out of
won.
it, inset just this brand new brass piece. So it's gonna be just brass butt cheeks through a window.
That's
No,
amazing.
my
Chaperone is from the great city of Willard,
Chicago.
Missouri.
Oh. How is that predictable?
How is that predictable?
It's predictable because I've talked about a lot of weird people that are from here
No,
on this podcast. I
not
have
predictable.
Like Bible Man?
like Bible Man,
is from here.
bro. What's his face?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt's from here, and apparently
mom.
our mom has met his brother many times.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
I've dreamed about meeting Fan Force 5 here multiple times.
That's weird. Anyway,
Also, Nicolas Cage.
He's
is not from
Missouri.
here.
Yeah, but I dreamed about it.
Speaking of Nicolas
Anyway.
Cage, Drive Angry, terrible movie.
Yeah, don't watch Driving.
Don't watch
Well, I
it.
thought that was just like a tip. Speaking of, Drive Angry.
Yeah,
Do it
don't
today.
watch it.
Um,
It's a Nicolas Cage movie that should not exist.
oh no, but
really bad.
Chaperone is from Willard, which I feel like explains a lot about her.
It also
You know?
explains a lot about Willard.
It does. It does. Like Chaperone is Willard.
Yeah.
As anyone who's grown up in proximity to Willard knows, Willard is where all of the really, really weird kids are from.
It's true.
Like the
Take
really weird kids.
Like all the weird kids go to like the Willard school. Take that at Doris.
Hold on. So this brings something up. I was
you
talking
gotta
to
stop
Seth-
saying last names, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was talking
Also,
to Seth-
J.K. Adora. You're not weird. You're
I mean, you're weird, but like in a likable way.
yeah. And we
Not
actually-
like
I'm
everyone
I was
else.
actually trying to throw shade at you. You're just the only person I know who goes to that school besides your
Went
little
to that
sister.
school.
So I was
Oh, yeah,
talking to
went
Seth like a week
She's
ago, and I
old
was
now.
like, "Why are the people here so freaking weird?" And Seth was like, "People keep on saying that, and I don't know why they keep saying that." And I'm like, "They are. They're super weird
Yeah.
around here."
Statue of Liberty with butt cheeks is from here.
You know, I don't think people are any weirder here than they are anywhere else. I just don't see
Well,
it.
I
That's what
see a
that's what
bunch
you
of-
said a couple weeks ago. You're like, you know what, Gabe, you might be right about that.
Well,
I-
me a couple weeks ago was stupid apparently.
I
Because currently I disagree with you.
that's the thing.
You never know.
Like
what
a
you're gonna get
true
with Seth.
politician.
True politician. I should be. You know what?
You'd be a great politician.
If Trump got hit yesterday, I could be the new president.
You're not even old enough.
Sure I am. If Joe Biden was old enough to be in the Senate when he was like 12 years old or however old he was, I can be president.
No,
at
he's
20
46.
25.
Fair enough.
When he was 46 when he got into Senate in 1902.
Maybe.
I thought he
Maybe.
was like 19 whenever he got into like that kind of stuff.
Witchcraft? Yeah.
Shoot, that guy's probably been in witchcraft since he was born.
Since 1600.
1600.
Joe Biden is a vampire.
No,
Kinda
not a
looks
vampire,
like
just
one.
a necromancer.
How, can you necromance yourself?
Sure you can.
Can you necromance yourself?
Are there any ladies out there who want to necromance one of these two guys here? Not me. I'm
No.
Yeah. Kill me and then have relations with me.
That's necrophilia, not necromancing.
Oh.
I figured necromancing was just like kisses on the neck.
No, like dead, like
Oh, you're
romancing dead people.
Oh, that's necrophilia.
Oh.
Which Ethan is quoted as saying, necrophilia!
Remember watching Swiss
Why?
Army Man or whatever that was?
What?
There's a dumb movie where somebody was using a human corpse as a Swiss Army tool.
Yes, sorry, man. That's a great movie.
is
But
okay,
also don't watch
with-
it. That's inappropriate.
Yeah.
with the title Swiss Army Man, is that not just Go Go Gadget?
Imagine Go-Go Gadget, but instead of like a cyborg man,
It's just a dead guy.
just a dead guy. Guess who plays the dead guy who's a Swiss Army tool? He's
Steve
famous.
Buscemi.
No, he's famous. He's younger. He's in a huge franchise from like when we were young.
Well, before Josiah was born.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
No.
Okay,
It's
wait.
still going through with
Wait,
Born,
was
it's still
Shia
happening.
LaBeouf in the
Wait.
movie though?
No, he was never in any
Wait,
of the movies.
okay,
Was-
hold on. Who's that one guy? He's in Twilight. Is Twilight the
No.
series? What is the series?
The series is Harry Potter.
Is it the guy who plays? Oh, is it Daniel Radcliffe?
Yeah, Daniel
Yeah.
Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe plays a dead man.
Yeah, who's
Yes.
a Swiss Army tool.
It's really funny.
And he fights a bear
He
at the end of
does.
the movie.
But he's dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it like zombie time? Like
No.
or is like
It's-
Lost Skeleton of Cadavra?
Yeah. More
Yes,
like that.
Yeah.
Like he's
More like it's nonsense.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
Lost Skeleton and Cadaver.
it's absolute nonsense.
And at the end, you don't know if any of the movie actually happened or not.
yeah.
Like
oh,
any
so it's
of
like
it.
Inception.
Kind of. Where it's just like, did any of that actually happen? But parts of it definitely happened. But is this person alive? Is this person dead? I don't know. Did this person ever exist? Was it just sheer willpower and he's just so traumatized he thought there was a dead person that was a Swiss Army tool? Like,
I'm a Swiss Army tool.
That's the sound two ninjas fighting. Yeah. Am I getting points, Gabe?
I can't even keep track anymore.
We need a... All right, that's enough.
You got a bit or something?
Yeah.
Or let's just do a bunch of ninjas
Why don't
fighting.
you ever have bits?
Beca-
Why don't you ever have bits, Gabe?
I brought up at least a few good topics of discussion.
Why don't you ever come up with bits, audience?
That's a good point.
Oh, actually, I do have something to talk about.
Do you have an email?
I do.
wow.
I do have an email, but guess what? It is. Oh, it is to the unusable question. Do whoever signed this, the unusable questions email, signed them up to whatever this newsletter is. Thank you. I'm just gonna start reading it. Okay. The headline is "It's Not Your Fault." This is from
I'm sure it is.
Alicia Navshigajvila.
Okay, Alicia.
Hey, gorgeous.
Oh my.
Life has a
listening.
way of throwing challenges at us, and sometimes we find ourselves carrying the weight of guilt, fear, and anxiety over things beyond our control. It's easy to blame ourselves for everything that goes wrong, but today I want to remind you it isn't your fault. Listen, we all make mistakes, face unforeseen circumstances, and deal with outcomes that are not always in our hands. Holding on to self-blame only keeps us stuck in a cycle of negativity. Let's talk about how to forgive yourself, let go of those fears and anxieties, and embrace a more compassionate and loving view of yourself. You want to know how you do that?
How? Tell me.
Step one is acknowledge your feelings.
Wrong.
It's okay to feel hurt, disappointed, upset. Recognize these
Wrong.
emotions.
Okay, Seth. What is the
Two,
actual step one?
separate facts from feelings. Facts
Wrong.
don't care about your feelings.
Wrong.
Often our emotions can cloud our judgment.
Does it actually say that?
Yeah, no, this is a real email.
No, it
Um,
actually says facts don't care about feelings.
No, it doesn't say
Oh, okay.
that. No, I
Read it
added that.
verbatim so that
Okay,
I can
sorry.
correct it properly
Uh,
later.
3, embrace imperfection.
No, do
Remember,
two again,
you are
'cause
human.
'cause
Separate facts from feelings.
okay. Wrong.
3,
still.
embrace imperfection. There's like whole like things that I'm skipping here because
Okay,
I
that's
do
fine.
not care.
That's fine. Just give it.
4, practice self-compassion. Treat yourself
Wrong.
with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a friend.
Wrong.
5, learn from the experience. 2, let
Wrong.
go of what you can't control.
Wrong.
7, release the
Still wrong.
fear and anxiety.
Wrong.
It does not say how to do that. It
Just do
says
it.
deep breathing or meditation.
Oh, that's
Usually I
wrong.
go to the bathroom. That helps.
8, surround yourself with positivity.
How many of these are going to be?
I thought it said 5, but we're at 10 now. Create self-forgiving ritual. What the? Sometimes a tangible act can help solidify your intention to forgive yourself. Write a letter to yourself
False.
expressing your feelings and offering forgiveness, then release it, burn it, tear it up, or let it float away. The symbolic act can help you move forward. 10, affirm your worth. Daily affirmations can be powerful tools in reshaping your mindset. So, babe, this is how it goes.
Yeah.
So, babe, take a deep breath. Let go of the weight you've been carrying. Forgive yourself for the things that were never your fault. Embrace your journey with love, compassion, and renewed sense of peace. You deserve it. Stay strong and keep shining. XOXO, Alicia.
Get Jesus.
I have more from her.
Okay, hold on. Should I go? Do you want me to go
In fact,
through and,
I
like,
have
give the proper word, do you
5
think?
more from her.
That's beautiful. Do you want me to go through those 10 things and tell you the proper thing you should do instead of the things she said to do?
A powerful woman's journey to success.
give
Do
me
you
an
want me to read
answer,
that?
just
I
like-
don't think I care.
Do you not care or do you not want me to?
Yes.
Jesus. Jesus is the answer.
Seth answered it. Jesus. Moving on.
Okay. Well, I thought Gabe wanted me to, and I thought it'd be funny to go through each
If it's
and give
no.
a Seth version.
If it ends
No.
up you talking about getting Wendy's chicken nuggets, then sure.
do you guys want to hear about a powerful woman's journey to success?
I
Sounds
swear.
like feminist propaganda to me.
Sure.
Well, let me
sure.
tell you, she's ready to make her mark, to share her ideas, and to climb the ladder.
What letter?
Does this sound familiar?
Yes. I don't like it already.
The journey of self-discovery.
Oh boy.
Something, something, women, superpowers, something, something.
Women have superpowers?
Yeah, instead of embracing her unique qualities, she realized that her empathy, creativity, and perspective were her superpowers. She didn't try to fit into a mold. She created her own.
Wow.
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 I feel
This
like
is why she has had 14 jobs in the last 3 weeks.
what? How is it
Because
even
she-
possible?
That's not tangible.
I mean, that's just like a new job every other day.
No. Wait, what?
How many days are in your week?
I said 3 weeks.
Oh.
14 jobs in 3 weeks.
Oh, I thought you said in a week.
No.
I was like, how are you? That's like multiple jobs per day. No wonder you're losing all those jobs. You're not there for all of them.
Overcoming the double blind. You want
You know, I'm bored of this already, just so you know.
Well, okay. Basically, stay strong and keep shining. XOXO, Alicia. Yeah, we get one of these every other day,
Oh, that's wonderful.
or
I hate
every
it.
3 days, actually.
Is
Well, we also got an
Why?
offer to sell Korean makeup products.
heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Let me see.
Yeah, look.
Are they basically asking us to like?
Well, we could
advertise
get
for
up
them?
to like $5,000 in Walmart gift cards.
Shh.
Where'd
No.
the focus go? Where'd it go? Hey.
Hey, get back here.
Hey.
Stupid focus. It's probably because I messed with the focus settings on this camera.
We haven't moved.
Yeah, I don't know why I was trying to refocus.
I thought this was gonna like have an ad in it
Guys, we should
to
respawn.
read. Okay.
No, I didn't have an ad.
That's insane. We're missing.
Oh, we're respawning?
And now I'm way down here.
I can't stretch.
I'm so compressed right now.
Dude, it'd be nice to just find someone that's willing to put a sledgehammer to my back.
Right here.
Just destroy it. Cripple me.
Yes, sir.
Hear that, ladies out there?
Gabe wants to be crippled by you. Get those high heels and start stepping.
Lord, give me patience.
He wants
Waiting for the lady to cripple him.
He wants a torta.
What?
He wants a
Do I
torta.
have to censor
No, I
that?
do not.
No, I don't think you have to censor.
You
Do
don't
I
have
have
to
to censor that?
Depends on who you're asking, but no.
Seth, if I look that up, is something like horrific going to
I
show
mean,
up?
like, yes, but no.
Okay, so then I'm going to censor it.
Like, you can look at it, like, a kid
Should
can
I?
look up I think so. I don't think Toro. Yeah, I don't think it'll be.
How do you spell it?
I don't know.
It's a stereotype
Okay.
of
It is a slur in a way.
it's funny though.
But it's like Karen. It's a slur as in the same way Karen is a slur.
It's like it's particularly
You know hot Cheeto girls?
Yeah.
Torta.
Are they like
Is that just the Spanish way of saying hot Cheeto girl?
it's a
much.
Spanish hot Cheeto girl, yes. That's what it is.
Wouldn't that just mean like she's like white like a tortilla? Or does it mean
I
that
don't
she's
know.
plain?
Torta.
It means that she
Or
has
she
an
like a
attitude
toilet?
problem and daddy issues.
It means she was
And
birthed
she's got
from
the
a deep
nails?
fryer at
Oh
a crusty
yeah,
restaurant.
the nails are a requirement.
And the hair and the bun. And always wearing a crop top, even though she's like 8,000 pounds.
And it's December.
Yeah. And always like, ah.
Oh my gosh. Can we do that? Can we just do like a white girl's bit? Can we do a white girl's bit? Can we do a white girl's bit? Can we do a
Please, no.
white chick's
I
bit?
don't want
I
to.
want to like myself.
I want to
for
do
the
a
rest of
white
the day.
chick's bit.
I'm not feeling it.
I'll be one
Can
of
I
the
be
white
Terry
chicks. You can be Terry Crews.
All right, I'll be Terry Crews. I
And-
love Terry Crews.
And Gabe can be whatever he wants.
I can be removed from the scenario.
Okay.
So you're the white girl?
Hey. Hey, good looking. Hey.
Hey there, baby.
Hey, oh my.
You,
Oh my god.
Want some of this
Oh my.
chocolate?
This is really gay.
That's Terry Crews in movie White Chicks the whole time.
I was expecting it to go the other way around, and I was about to say, "Ma'am, hands off the merchandise."
Have you ever seen White Chicks, Gabe?
Yeah, a long
Okay.
time ago.
I mean, that's essentially Terry Crews' character. He's just attacking white women.
I mean, yeah.
Your beard scratched me. Are you gonna apologize?
No, because you almost licked my face.
I was not gonna lick your face.
You were very close.
That was the point. I had to sell it. I also watched Big Fat Liar today. Do you remember that movie?
My big fat Greek liar? What?
Yeah, My Big Fat Greek Liar.
Like,
No.
I've been president
Fat-
the last 4 years.
No, the movie Big Fat Liar. It's got that kid. It's got Amanda Bynes in it. And it's got that kid who played Agent Cody Banks. Do you remember those movies?
Oh, yeah.
It's that kid. He was also in Sharknado, like the second one or
was?
something. Yeah, he was in like
Huh.
the second or third Sharknado. But
Oh, Sharknado. I thought you're. For some
Sharknado.
reason, I thought of Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
No. But he was a popular child actor. He was in this movie called Big Fat Liar, where basically this kid was like always lying about everything, and then he has to write this story for school, and he calls it Big Fat Liar,
Mm-hmm.
and then he like gets hit by a limousine, and it's a producer played by Paul Giamatti, and the producer like steals his.
Why is
story.
it never Steve Buscemi?
Why is it never Steve Buscemi?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I love
Because he's
Steve
too
Buscemi.
busy being a philosopher. He's like, do you think God stays up in heaven because he too lives in fear?
you
of what
write
he
that line?
created? I like to believe he did. In my head canon, he did. But so
Steve
Paul
Buscemi.
Giamatti steals the script, this story from the
yep,
kid,
uh-huh.
and the kid then has to go to summer school because the teacher's like, you didn't do your homework, and he's like, I did, but Paul Giamatti stole it, and they're like, you don't know Paul Giamatti, and then him and Amanda Bynes, they go to Hollywood to get it back so that he can prove that he wasn't lying about Paul Giamatti stealing his script. And so then they make him blue and then make his car play I'm blue dabba dee dabba die, and then he gives it back. Actually, he doesn't give it back.
Oh goodness! Oh
Yeah,
my gosh!
Amanda Bynes looks crazy right now.
Oh
It's not a good
no!
look. She was
Oh,
dude, I had a huge crush on her when I was a kid.
Ooh.
And Amanda Bynes now is like
Ooh,
ooh.
ooh, ah!
Why does she look like she works at like a Spencer's?
Right? But this is what she used to look like.
That's not the same person.
It is the same person.
It shouldn't be.
Look at that.
Eh.
It's wild.
It's when the Botox fills your entire face.
Yeah. That's just Ruffykins.
Then you're gonna end up looking like Necromancy Pelosi.
Necromancy Pelosi.
She's just a
That's
skeleton.
crazy.
But like Amanda Bynes and what's the girl from Parent Trap?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That girl.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah. Geez, what is her name?
Come on. She's also in Freaky Friday.
Isn't she an Olsen?
No, she's not Olsen.
Oh. It's crazy. The Olsen twins were like super like popular or whatever, like super famous.
Lindsay
and
Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan, yeah. And they were super popular, and then people were like, "Oh, but no one knows about their less famous third sister, Elizabeth Olsen." And then she
Did Marvel. Now she's
did
more
Marvel, and now
popular.
she's way more famous now than the Olsen twins.
Dude, so do you remember Jake from Freaky Friday?
State Farm, yeah.
No, from Freaky Friday.
He's
He's in a bunch of stuff.
the old guy, the guy who kind of looked
No,
like
the hot boyfriend.
yeah, the hot. Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Jake.
He just
He's in
looked old.
John Wick apparently.
He looks like the lead singer of
Nirvana.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's his name?
I don't know if he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he like ate a shotgun.
No, I thought he was murdered.
No, he digested a shotgun. Killed him.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's my headcanon.
That's my headcanon. Oh, he's like,
Unrelated to his head
dude,
cannon.
Lone Ranger. Do you remember Lone Ranger?
With Johnny Depp? Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember Lone Ranger.
That was
We
a
should
great
watch that.
movie.
We should
I don't
watch
care
that.
what anyone says.
We
Everyone's
should
like,
watch
It
that.
was so bad. No, it wasn't. It was great.
The Lone Ranger song, whatever that song is called, is freaking great.
Dude, also, Trump, bring it back to Trump. He's the Antichrist, probably.
What?
Think about it. There's my evidence.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, CNN.
Just wait. I'm trying to predict as many things as possible about the whole Trump thing.
So you're
So I
Alex
can say I'm
Jones.
right.
You're being an Alex Jones by throwing stuff on the wall and waiting for things to stick.
Yeah. But
Okay.
so I already called it that a lot of people were going to say it's
So what,
fake. I did that
amphibian is gay?
And that immediately happened. What? All of them. But and then what's another thing I predicted? I predicted something else with the shooting. I don't remember, and I don't care. But here's my next prediction. People are going to start saying Trump is the Antichrist. Here's why.
Mhm.
In Revelation, it says that the Antichrist was hit in the head and then miraculously was healed. And then people would say, who can challenge the beast? Who's as great as the beast? And people are like, look at Trump being being baller. Who can
Dude,
stop
people
Trump?
could say the
Who's
same thing
unstoppable?
about boxers.
Shut up. Gabe, shut up. Shut up. Gabe, shut up. This is my conspiracy theory that I'm trying to predict.
What's that?
People
What's
are gonna
that Irish boxer? What's his
Conor
name?
McGregor.
Yeah, Conor McGregor is the Antichrist.
Conor McGregor's there. He might be. Have you seen that man? He's so short and
Dude,
angry.
he's playing Popeye.
Dude, that actually kind of works. That makes sense.
Oh, here's
bit.
here's something that should be brought to light. Alec Baldwin.
Yeah,
He's got a funny name.
He's the one who shot Trump.
Oh, here's the thing. No, he's getting off scot free.
Yeah.
For his negligent.
Murder.
I feel like that's the right move.
I
I disagree, but
Like, how is he supposed to know that it was a loaded
there's
gun?
just a lot of
quite
things.
literally said it's a producer's fault. Meanwhile, he is the producer.
Oh,
So,
But also like
according to what he
what,
said,
is he an
should be
executive
responsible.
producer though?
Yes,
Because executive producers do nothing.
he's in the movie. He's the one that pulled the trigger. You should have at
but
least
also
known
there's
something.
other things that like makes sense that he did it on purpose because like he really the people who happened to die were the people he really hated.
Oh, really?
So there's stuff like that that's like
Like, I'm still saying that is an accident. I'm just saying he also shouldn't like dodge responsibility. Not
Yeah.
saying he needs prison time, but there needs to be some kind of thing.
I did see a funny thing that was like Alec Baldwin is the one who shot Trump. It's like the same day Alec Baldwin gets off scot-free for shooting, Trump gets shot at. And also there's another great
Yep.
meme that was like a tweet from Trump that said, "I'm very disappointed in Boeing. They're very, very bad." It's like, and then he gets shot. Coincidence?
Like, it,
Boeing
knows?
tried to silence Trump.
Someone made a TikTok edit of Josh Hawley talking to Boeing.
What did he say about Boeing?
He was talking to the CEO, and he was like,
Oh,
"How much
that
do you
one.
get paid?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "A good number of money, good amount of money." He's like, $36 million. He's like, "Yeah." And then something transparency something, and then he was like, "Well, what about all these studies and stuff? That doesn't sound like transparency to me." And that's where the clip ended. It turned into like a weird TikTok edit. Anyway, do you want some brain rot? Can I translate something? Can I translate some whippersnapper speak to you?
sure.
Give it your best shot.
I saw a TikTok
Oh boy.
this morning.
I wish you
And
didn't.
it said the first panel thing said define aura. Okay. And then the next slide it was a picture of The Simpsons, and it was Donald Trump in a casket.
Okay.
And then the next picture was that picture of Donald Trump with his with blood on his face, and he's got like his fist in the air and the American flag over him.
Yeah.
So like that, and they're side by side. And then the next slide said bro escaped a canon event.
I guess.
Shall I explain the brain rot there? Do you know what aura is?
Yeah.
You know what aura is?
Yeah.
You know what a canon
Is it-
event is?
Yes. Do I know what a canon event is?
Yeah, it came from Spider-Man.
Yeah. It came from Spider-Man. Do I know what a canon event is? Me.
I wish you were wearing a Spider-Man shirt right now.
Me too. Also, I'm so upset because I don't own the second Spider-Verse movie because I refuse to buy it until the part 2 comes out so I can watch them, because I don't want to watch it again until the second one comes out, because that cliffhanger at the end just hits too hard. So
Oh.
the world better not end before that comes out.
I watched the second Into the Spider-Verse forever.
Technically, it's across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, anyway, I finally watched that like 2 months ago for the first time.
Loser. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You're stupid.
Gwen,
It's great.
Spider-Gwen's still hot.
Of course. She's Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
Also, no, I shouldn't say that.
We're gonna say,
I was
actually,
gonna say pregnant Spider Mom is hot. That might be a little too weird.
I mean,
I mean, she is.
I was gonna
Don't
say,
tell my wife.
I was gonna.
You would say that in front of your wife, anyways.
I
I
know,
don't-
but I thought it'd be funny to say, "Don't tell my wife."
Y'all ever go to church?
Nope.
No, I haven't actually.
Y'all ever go to church?
I actually went
And
today.
Not for
the
the.
pastor is like kind of just a little overly aggressive towards his wife.
No.
Like, okay, and I'm joking about this because there's people who listen to this who know who my pastor is, and I love him to death, and he's super sweet to his wife, so I don't think this is definitely a joke, but I think it was a little too early in the morning for this joke. So he's going over like things that offend you, right?
And he was like, "My wife's ugly face."
No, it was like, or like, someone eats the leftovers from your favorite restaurant, and then he like coughed his wife's name, and it was like, haha, funny. And then like later in the sermon, he was like, yeah, and you don't eat my leftovers from Hanoiti. It's Hanoiti. I paid $37 for that. I'm eating it, and no one laughed.
I would have laughed.
Like everyone was kind of like, Oh gosh. Now, my pastor is a probably 6'1", muscular, like gym rat.
Nice.
So him
that
being
why you guys meet at
aggressive
the
on stage is
YMCA?
like a little, yeah, and he's like, it's a little like, huh. And then he was like, "Where's my wife? Oh, she's not in here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to apologize for that one." So it was funny, but for a second, I was just like, "Whoa."
At church today, though, me and a bunch of guys were talking about how we abuse our wives in our sleep.
Explain.
So when you share a bed with another person,
Uh-huh.
it's inevitable that you're gonna like roll over and hurt them. And just
Yeah.
but like this morning, I like was barely waking up and I like rolled over and just like elbowed Katie in the face. Totally on accident.
I remember one time I was sleeping in the same bed as Cyrus, Gabe's
Yeah.
brother. For anyone who doesn't know, it's Gabe's brother. So my nephew, and he was waking up, and he like rolled over, no, he was stretching, and he ended up like I think he was stretching like upwards, and then he dropped his fist and like hammer fisted my chest. And so from my sleep, I was and then he was still completely asleep, so I like pushed him off the bed. You crackhead, I hate you.
But so one of the guys saying one of his friends, like when he gets scared, he throws punches.
What?
One of the guys at church, he's talking about
Oh,
Austin was talking
okay,
about his friend Tyler.
Okay.
I was saying when he gets scared, he throws punches, and he's trying to like stop it because it's not good. But one time early in their marriage, when he got married to his wife, she startled him in his sleep, and he just like threw a punch straight in her face. And then Josh was saying, like, just not that long ago, Ashlyn was like hiding around a corner and like scared Josh, and Josh went, "Ah, smack!" Like delayed reaction, like, "Ah, smack!" But just like that, like just like, just like down the face, like real pathetic. He's like, "Ah,
Be gone.
we got stop."
What?
I was like, "Ah, that's my pastor."
Josh has the wildest stories.
He does
Like he's got grandpa stories.
already, and he's only like 37.
Yeah. It's insane.
It's just wild. It is wild.
I think we should
Ugh.
get food.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm hungry.
I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
We gotta film another one.
I want
Hungry.
chocolate
Tired.
milk.
We gotta film
hungry,
another one.
Okay.
Tired. I'm hungry. Tired.
Look,
Hungry.
Gabe, we understand. Who's the winner, Gabe?
Hi, tired.
I'm
hungry.
You wanted to be the judge.
Yeah.
Now it's your
Honestly,
responsibility
I'm gonna
pick
have
a
to
winner.
give it to Seth this time.
Yeah, I don't think I can.
I think Seth is the most awake person, so he wins by
Dude,
default.
this is what I like doing on Sundays. This is how I remember when we did it on Sundays all the time before. I was so energetic and awake, and you guys were not at all.
Which I don't understand.
But
Dude,
then on Tuesdays when we do it, I'm just not
it's the
here.
opposite. I feel like I was robbed of my weekend because I had to work Saturday, and so that throws my entire schedule off. Granted,
Fair.
my schedule has been off for like the past like 2 months, and I just have not been going to church, and just been like,
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Pastor Chris was asking if you're doing all right like 2 months ago.
oh,
2 months ago.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I told him, yeah, you were doing fine. Now you got a
like,
ferret.
I'm alive.
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
What?
Why didn't you bring
we
the
went,
ferret?
we
I
went
wish
an
I did.
hour.
It-
Nanny would have killed him.
Nah,
We can go get it. We can go film a skit.
with the ferret.
I like the ferret. The problem is,
You should put the ferret on your belt of knives and guns.
well, I
They're
have
just on your
like a little
shoulder.
harness and a leash for it. The problem
Aw.
is that it's such a wiggly creature that it's like I have to wait until it's like asleep to put it on because it just will refuse to cooperate.
That's why you got to give it treats.
That's a problem. That's the problem.
puts
though.
it on.
Finding treats for a ferret is really hard because all the stuff that they have at like the pet stores are just
Can they
absolute garbage.
eat cooked chicken breast?
Yeah. Yeah, they could do
just
that.
just cook up some chicken breast, keep it in a Ziploc bag in your fridge.
I tried to give the ferret a raw egg yesterday, and it was like, "What is this? It's sticky. I don't want it."
How long have you had said ferret?
like 2 days.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll talk about that more next episode. Sneak peek.
To be continued.
What are we calling this episode? We can't use any of this.
Can't use it.